There's the screen to Shaun Alexander.
Gotta play.
Shaun may go all the way, but he's wrestled down around. Alexander in at tailback. He's the Kentucky recruit, and he scores his first touchdown.
Shaun Alexander breaks it again, and he's off. Doesn't need a block this time. You can just count it. He left it to 28, and 72 yards later, he's straight ahead. Alexander. Shaun Alexander breaks clear to 50. Needs a block. 30, 20, 15. Cuts it back, and he will score. Years, and they need one here. The sweep. 5 yards. Has 10.
With 2:50 and counting in the first half. Shaun Alexander, touchdown.
Got close to 10 yards in that play. This time Shaun Alexander comes into the lineup. Breaks off the tackle. 15.
Perhaps 37 of 38. Alexander breaks a couple of arm tackles and may break this one the whole way.
Shaun Alexander cuts it back. Still going. 1989. The people left on Alabama's schedule as he scores his fourth touchdown.
The drive. Pitch goes to Alexander. Shaun tries to turn the corner, and he will. Hurdles a man at the 5-3-2.
Short yardage specialist. Loose ball.
Offense. Well, they take it with Shaun Alexander. He'll cut it out, and he will score. Jones and Crutchfield, double tight end situation as Alexander breaks it. He's gone. Got it on. 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown. And a draw play, Shaun Alexander. Got more speed than you think. And Michigan just found out he will score. Alexander, blocker in front, McClintock, he will score. He got it off, and it's Alexander on the right side. Touchdown, and he's in the record books.
Shotgun for Zal, across the middle, got Alexander. He's got some room, a lot of room, a first down. Nice job stopping Alexander today, but they didn't stop him there. Field position for Alabama at the 40. Zal pump fakes, goes deep, got a receiver wide open. Shaun Alexander scores from
at the 28. Shaun Alexander has 5, has 10, and he's out to the races.
Alexander one more time, touchdown. Plenty of time, over the middle, complete to Alexander out of the backfield to the 40.
Necessary to win. Shaun Alexander breaking tackles.
And 7. Alexander the carrier breaks it outside across midfield.
Alexander. It's a foot race. Shaun Alexander trying.
Alabama, they need to keep it going.
Alexander to the outside, breaks one, goes to the end zone and scores.
Needs but a field goal to win it. Alexander, the ball carrier, to the 15, to the 10, down to the 7-yard line before.
Alexander breaks it. Alexander's got a lot of room to run. He's going to score.
Vanderbilt on a blitz.
Hand off Alexander. He pushes up the middle. Shaun Alexander. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown. His third of the day.
First down.
The reverse again, the fake. Zal keeps it, throws back.
Many memorable battles over the years between these two bordering states. Shaun Alexander
Continues. You got to rethink that retirement story.
Alexander breaks a tackle, breaks another, stiff arm to the 35.
They'll run it. Alexander, nothing to the right, cuts back to the left, tries to bounce it outside, and he does at the 5. And touchdown, Alabama. Now, Alexander back into the boundary. He will score. They faked it to Alexander, then throw back over the middle. Alexander makes the catch, and he's loose in the secondary. At the 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown.
Third and 1, and breaking through is Shaun Alexander. Untouched to the end zone, touchdown.
drive. Zhao to the sideline. Finds Alexander. Breaks it to the 25-20. Pumps over the middle. Has a man. Alexander. Touchdown, Bama.
Billy Neighbors, Billy.
Shaun Alexander walks in. Touchdown, Alabama. Goal. They'll get it again. Alexander. Touchdown, Alabama. Looking for its 10th. And here's Shaun Alexander busting it into the secondary. He might take it. Alexander is gone. Touchdown, Alabama.
Down. This is where you want to start drives. Shaun
Alexander across the 50.
Alexander looks for a spot to run. Samuel's out in front of him, and he not only has the first down, much more.
On Alexander.
Here we go. There you go. Alexander across the 35, across the 40, steps in the eye. There he is. Alexander to the goal line. Touchdown, Alabama.
Keep going to him.
It's Alexander. Breaks a tackle. Touchdown, Alabama. Shaun Alexander.
Did that time. Back to the ground game. Good push by the offensive line. Alexander.
Receivers, shotgun. Out to Alexander. Look at him go. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Alabama, former Tide player and Green Bay Packer. This guy might be playing in the NFL. Shaun Alexander dances his way for... Pump fakes again. Looking for Alexander. Has him at the 25. He will score. Shaun Alexander.
Second and a long line. Alexander, good cutback into the end zone. Touchdown. It was given by Stubbs. He calls Alexander's number. A good decision. One man with a chance to get him. And Cineo Carter as well. Alexander, a huge hole. Untouched behind Alexander into the end zone for the third time today. Ole Miss still down by 10. Alabama look to move the ball and run some clock. 6 minutes left. Alexander, good cutback into the secondary. One man to beat. He slowed it. Lots of time against the 4-man rush. Alexander with lots of running room. At the 34 now. And pump fake. Avoids the rush. Throws deep for Alexander. Wide open. Touchdown, Alabama. Remember, it started at the 1. There's a touchdown. Deep handoff. Touchdown.
Shaun Alexander.
They give it to Alexander. First down. And he goes in for a touchdown. The overtime on offense. Alexander running behind the fullback. The flip side. He may go. Touchdown.
Shaun Alexander going to have a touchdown.
Houston on the blitz. Out dumps it off for Alexander. Lots of running room. Touchdown.
Bama on second and short. Goes to their bread and butter, and Shaun Alexander's in the clear across midfield and down.
Alexander inside the 5 at the goal line and in. Touchdown, Alabama.
But they run it the other way. Alexander open at the 5, and he'll walk in. Touchdown, Alabama. First and 10 presented by AMD Athlon Processor. And it's Alexander in for the touchdown. To play, here goes Alexander. Bounces it to the right, and he will score. 3 touchdowns tonight. Alexander, right side, has the first down, and he's loose. Shaun Alexander. Here's a counter to Alexander, trying to get him going. He got the corner. Shaun Alexander across the 40, midfield, and all the way down to the 44-yard line.